Yes, guys, hello. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's me, Teacher Jennifer. I'm a part-time online ESL teacher and I am a full-time mom. Yes, so guys, finally, I was able to reapply in Athena. Okay, so if you remember, guys, I failed my final interview in my previous application. So I waited for 60 days. Okay, supposedly 60 days is the wait. But out of my curiosity and out of my excitement, on September 5, I visited the website and checked if there were any updates. Okay, because when you check it and you are not yet good to go to reapply, you will see application rejected. So that's from your past application. Because again, you cannot change your details. Okay, you have to use the same information like your email address and your phone number. Okay, you cannot change that because that's the same data or information they are going to use in case you reapply. Surprisingly, on September 5, when I opened the application website, I already saw the steps and I saw an instruction asking me to fill out the data collection form, meaning I can already apply. Because if not, guys, it will be all blank and all you see there is application rejected, something like that. So when I saw that message, I felt nervous and I feel unprepared. So I am still torn if that's true or I'm afraid that in the middle of my application, I will be told to stop because it's not yet the 60th day. So I decided to wait for the 26th of September. Okay, so after 3 days, I went back to the website and I saw that my application is rejected again. So all the steps were gone on the website. So I said, oh, maybe because I wasn't able to fill it out for 72 hours. I felt in regret because it's like I wasted all of the waiting. But on October 5, they sent me a message again on my email asking me to continue with my application. So yay, I was so happy. Okay. So I didn't wait for the next day anymore. After my class here in 5-1 Talk, I filled out the data collection form and then I went ahead and answered the skill assessment and I passed it. And then I was asked to move forward to the inbox playbook management. Okay, so the good thing, guys, is because I took it in the evening, maybe there are lesser number of applicants during that hour, I immediately got the response regarding the result. Okay, not on the email, but on the website itself. So it says there, no need to follow up. Okay, you just need to refresh it and then you'll see immediately if you passed the skill assessment as well as the inbox management playbook. So I finished the skill assessment that night, but I had to sleep, okay, to refresh my mind because I know that if the mind is tired, there's a tendency that you'll not be able to focus on what you are doing. Although I already have an idea of what the inbox management playbook is. Okay, so I waited for the next morning and did the inbox management playbook and I passed it. Okay, so there's something new, guys. If before, after passing the inbox management playbook, you will proceed to the final interview. This time, you have to undergo a final assessment, and it's called the language proficiency assessment. And that's what I am going to talk about more today. Okay, I will give you some little tips because I know that you might have your own strategies on how to pass these kind of assessments. Okay, so if you want to know more about the inbox management playbook, I already have made a video about that and I will link that on this video here and on the description box. Okay, but let's move to the language proficiency assessment. The link is on a separate email. Okay, so you just need to click on that and follow the instructions. What I remember is that you will be asked to repeat 3 sentences for the microphone check, technical check, okay, before proceeding to the assessment. Also, you will follow some steps to screen share. Because again, you are not allowed to open any other tabs during the assessment. So they know that you are not trying to search for AI tools. These companies are also very smart, okay? So they won't allow you to do that. All right, so let's move on. So you will have 5 sentences to repeat, okay? And guys, there are long ones and there are short ones. They do not follow a pattern like long, 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 long at first and then short, short, short sentences. By the end, it's not like that. You cannot expect to listen to a short sentence, then a short sentence again. Okay, so you have to prepare yourself. And because that is the case, I suggest, guys, that get yourself ready before clicking on the play button. Okay, because once you play that, the audio recording will play immediately. There is no gap for you to prepare yourself. Okay, so you need to prepare even before clicking that button. Okay, and then once you tick it, listen carefully. Okay, if it's a short sentence, what I do is I repeat it immediately because, of course, we can remember that more easily. Okay, but if it's a longer sentence, what I do is I try to listen well and then repeat it once in my head before I tick the microphone. Okay, so once you tick that, you are ready to speak. After talking, you need to tick it again to stop. Okay, so hindi naman siya dire-diretso, guys. It's not continuous. Like, after speaking another sentence, no. It's up to you if you're going to play it already. So gather some energy, gather some confidence, or freshen up your mind after every sentence. Yes, before clicking on the play button. Okay, so that you will not rumble all of the words in your head. Okay, and if it's a sentence that is too long and there's a part of it that you forgot, never mind. Say whatever you remember. That's better than not being able to say anything at all. Don't force yourself to remember, guys, because the more you try to remember, the more you will lose all of the words in your head, and then, oh, what was that again? Boom. Okay, so if it's too long, say whatever you remember. And if it has the same context, okay, not exactly the same as what you listened to, okay, say that. On the latter part, okay, there's a second part. You're going to talk about a particular topic. You will be given 3, okay? And for each one, you're going to be given 30 seconds to think and 1 minute to discuss. Okay, discuss your thoughts or ideas about it. And just to give you an example, baka sakaling yun din ang question na makuha nyo, talk about the advantages and disadvantages of living in a city as compared to living in the countryside. Yun ang isang natanong ko sa ako. That's one of the questions, or that's one of the topics that was given to me. Okay, so a tip on that, guys, try to relax. Okay, think as if you're just talking to a friend. Don't overthink of your grammar. Just go ahead and speak your mind. Okay? So, magma-feeling kayo. Magma-feeling kayo sa part na yan. So, yes. The passing score is B2. Okay? But on the email, it says C1. Okay? My score is B2 to C1. Okay, so I think I passed. Although I didn't receive any email or message telling me that I passed it, I am under the impression that I did because I was invited to schedule a final interview. Okay, so that will be on November 9. Wish me luck, guys. What I'm doing right now is taking some practice to improve my typing skills. Dahil hindi ako talaga ganun kabilis, guys. It has been a long time since I last had a structured work setting. So, medyo nakalimutan, medyo mabagal na akong mag-type. Unlike when I was working in a call center, we have to take notes, so we really have to type fast. But now, I'm not quite good at typing already. I can only type 35 words per minute, or the fastest is 43 words per minute. Okay, adjusted speed. That's what I'm looking forward to, improving my typing skills, because that's very important in taking a role of a virtual assistant. Okay, so in case, guys, there are things that I haven't mentioned in this video, feel free to comment down below, guys. I'm trying my best to answer all of your questions because of the growth that you brought to my channel. Thank you very much for supporting me, for subscribing. So, guys, I'm speaking in English because I realized that I already have viewers who are from the other parts of the world. Trisha! Yes, okay. Somebody suggested that I should consider speaking more in English, not because I'm trying hard, although ganun na rin, but because I wanted to help more viewers, okay, that would like to know more about these companies and how the application steps or application process goes like. Okay, so that's all for today, guys. Thank you very much. I need to go home now. See you next time. Bye.